If I sit in spiritual discernment to know if I said something to somebody and God allows his spirit or another spirit to trial me in behavioral manipulation to control, will of abuse. Now, if I said something and I didn't yet do it, it doesn't make it a lie yet. There's a truth in that. If I'm working with someone from God, from heaven to earth, they can't lie. So if I've made a covenant or an agreement with somebody that I'm going to do something, it becomes as a lie. And they can't have a lie. Now, this is the study. Actual abuse in behaviors. So I can spend a whole hour being misused and abused and trialed, and you can't fool them with it. There's other ways of learning. Will and abuse. Okay, so if I use behaviors on you to dominate, manipulate, harass, play improper, to harass you, to actually scheme is a lot more than that. Acting in society in scheming manners. All right, so this is wicked and immature when they use behaviors to act out. A baby cries because it's a baby. And there's a long study on emotions that I'm not going to go through today. Okay, so, and you may never interpret the behavior's purpose. So when they're doing behaviors on you to abuse you, to do stuff, it might seem like it's right. It's not righteous. Okay, they're not going to tell you, because if they tell you, then you guys it's not an argument or a fight to win. And so this is a manipulative behavior not to get there. The behavior's purpose, abuse in control. It's abuse. So without proper values and evaluation and honor and respect and integrity, integral communication, okay, failure to communicate, it's failure to articulate the emotions, the heart, and to think properly to communicate. They're stunted, okay? And kids, they're stunted because the adults haven't matured and grown up, and then they abuse them and they don't let them get there. Sometimes it helps to have notes. So you are trialed to not be who you are so they can do wicked. You can play with the gender in the mind, but it's not the actual design. Do you see how I just did that to you to fake it and make it mine? When I make it mine, it's not yours. And if we let a demon guide someone, they're never going to get home. So that's what that is, an abuse on powers, an abuse in a house on a lie. I'm not here to lie about thief. That's somebody else wanting you to be dead. I ain't you. That's what they are, in liars. That's your brother that wants you to be dead. It ain't him, it's a liar that wants him to be you, with theirs, with these, with those. Somebody did a dead lesson on Chris to lie to you. That's what it is to take it away from you. So you can't have it. Incredible ability to never teach like this. That's what they are in their study, to keep you out. They can't be you, Chris. They can't be you. They can't be you. So they have to distract and destroy and to do other actions to get you doubted. Those are real spirits in power. But that's actually what it is to understand other people. That's how they behave in men. To stop and distract, destroy, it's destructive behavior. It's destructive. Okay? Control it again. You can play with the gender in the mind, but it's not the actual design. Okay? There's a difference between an apostle and a study. If I'm trying to connect to God to speak, he doesn't speak. If they're pushing on me to do their stuff, what am I doing? Why was it allowed? Where's the real control? Where's the real protection? In spirits and powers of mind and speech. I hate you. That's evil. It sounds like Charles, but it's not. That would be my brother. It ain't him. That's an evil person doing stuff. His ain't that. How would you know what to register on their cursing on you? If you do counterclock on the curses, it becomes something else real. So if I'm trying to work on philosophy, I'm in intercession prayer. To be interpreted is not that. How do you interpret that? Interpret it. Begin to study real. I'm doing priest work, I'm doing prophet, I'm doing philosopher, I'm in intercession, I'm getting hit with devils and lies and evil, and they don't want to do what it is to understand it. There's a bottom line in ethics. How much labor is there? You're being made to be stupid, Chris. Yesterday. It looks insane, but it's a real learning. It's spirits and powers, and that's the real control. There are real controls in what they want. They want what they want. Yes, I'm trying to distract that. There is no truth. Willful misidentification. So if you can't know how to identify something, all that's real fast, real study, ain't it? Aye. Test the spirit with the truth. Yeshua, the Christ, Messiah. Abba, Holy God, Yahweh. I'm asking for God to do that. He ain't. I ain't you. Judge that in the courts of heaven. God, that's power. It's from God. Truth. Yahweh, truth. And if you want to push it, it is it, Chris. All the way. Yahweh, God, truth.